All right, welcome back. I'm Dylan Black. Let's find out about Frida's Addict. And who better to talk about Frida's Addict is the two co-owners, co-founders. Right here we have Karla Briones with us. How are you?
Good, thank you.
Good to see you. And Adriana Rincon as well. Nice
Hi.
to have you on the program
Thank
today.
you.
What's this fella's name, by the way? Does he have a name or is it
Puppy.
Lady? Puppy and Puppy
Pancho,
joins
probably.
us. Okay, fun. Welcome to the show. You guys are involved in all kinds of very cool events across the city, and you can find out more, of course, by checking you guys out online. Karla, Adriana, who wants to take this away? Who wants to tell me what Frida's Addict is all about?
Well, I can start on how it got founded.
Yeah.
As you probably remember, back in September, Mexico went through a devastating earthquake, and it really affected people in Indigenous communities to the point where their livelihood, which is creating embroidery and one-of-a-kind items, kind of got destroyed. So we wanted to create an initiative that would actually give them work and that we can buy from them so that they could live off of their artisan work and provide Canadians something unique and something that they can't really find anywhere.
That's something. So the timeline then, you guys haven't been in business very long.
No, it really is it's a labor of love.
I can imagine.
Yeah, it's a labor of love. We haven't been that long, but the response from the public has been amazing so far.
Okay, so you're promoting fair trade. And you're supporting the work of Indigenous women in Mexico. So obviously, Adriana, this is quite important to your heart as well.
Yes, it is. We're both from Mexico, so it's something that is very close to our hearts. We want to continue to help people back at home. We're both immigrants here in Canada, so this was a way to combine our passion for fashion and at the same time helping women back in Mexico.
Okay, so how do you find the items? Because you're up in here in Canada, and Mexico is it's a piece away. How do you communicate with the different people down there for the items that you have?
I did a trip back to Mexico shortly after the earthquake, so visited a few of the communities where these women produce all of the items. All of them are handmade, one of a kind. You don't see pieces that are repetitive or that 20 people would have the same one. And Karla is going to be making a trip back home as well. So.
Okay.
That's how we are able to find the pieces.
And also social media does help. You'd be surprised how advanced social media is even up in the mountains in Mexico.
Yeah, no, I can imagine it. And we're seeing some of the items and some of the fine people who put these items together as well, some of the fashions. So I'm just curious though, okay, so people would go online to check out all your items, then you'd order it and you would contact the people in Mexico? Is that how that would work?
Well, we have a lot of the items that you see in our new spring and summer collection already in Canada, so people will be able to shop from us directly, and then of course they can go to our Facebook or Instagram to see some of the shows that we will be having here in Ottawa as well.
But say Puppy here, for example. Say I really liked Puppy, but somebody else wants Puppy. Could we order up another Puppy?
We can, for sure. In some pieces, like the cushion, that is one of a kind as well, we take special orders, so people can contact us directly as well for that.
Okay.
But it's a collar, right? It's not.
It's the collar.
It's not the puppy.
puppy.
The puppy's just a mannequin. But it's the collar because it's hand embroidered.
Okay, so it's more about the collar here.
Yes.
All right, I didn't know.
But I can get you a puppy as
Yes.
well.
Okay, because that's a lovely puppy too. But it's more about the collar.
It's very calm too.
Very calm. So let's talk about some of the items. If people were to spot you at different shows, some of the items that you would have on hand. Maybe you can go through some of the stuff that you brought here.
Yeah, so I am modeling one of our new collections, especially right on time for Valentine's Day. So our necklaces that we have, the shoes that are part of our spring and summer collection, our clutches as well that are very fashionable.
Okay.
They fit your phone, which is
hold
very
it up
important.
A little bit so we can see it past Puppy.
And because it's still cold, unfortunately, we still have some of our fall and winter items as well. And a collection of jewelry as well for spring and summer.
Okay, so I'm guessing then, because I've learned my lesson from Puppy, that the bird cage
No,
is
the
more...
bird cage.
The bird cage
Just
is more
to
for
hold the
display.
jewelry.
Yes, give you an idea how you can display all of the beautiful items that you can get
Just
from
making sure,
Frida's.
just checking.
And absolutely every single piece is handmade. Like the dress I'm wearing as well is a very typical dress from one of the affected areas and is completely hand
It's being
embroidered.
hit a little bit by your bird cage.
Oh,
if you move
sorry.
the bird
There we
cage a
go.
little bit,
Ooh,
then we can
where
see
am I?
that dress.
Can
That's a
move the
lovely
bird
dress.
cage.
There we go. There we go.
I do like the birdcage too. Okay, so you were talking about your spring and summer collections. So you have some pieces out now for the spring and summer
We
collection?
have them out. If people go to our Instagram and Facebook page, they can have them, so they can pre-order. If they are traveling somewhere down south and they want to start wearing them now, they can order from us right now.
Oh, that's good. But how many items would you say that you have in stock now? Because you're a new business, right? So
We move fast.
yeah, do you really? Okay.
Yeah,
All
We
right.
move fast. I mean, in like per piece, they take quite a bit to make because they're hand embroidered. So when we order way in advance, and we order big quantities to make sure that we're able to fill
Okay.
orders.
Which is quite exceptional. And so the spring and summer collection then, so you're obviously always, because I know you said you're going back down to Mexico, and you've just been to Mexico, so do you go down there and are you basically salespeople? Are you pitching yourself to the ladies that are down there that are making stuff, and you're like, look, I want to bring this stuff up to Canada, and like, okay, cool. Like how does it work exactly?
Yeah, well, we make the connection. We work with local communities as well that work with fair trade associations locally, so that we're buying direct from the community, from these Indigenous women.
Okay.
And then we order direct from them. It takes a little bit for them to produce the amount of items that we want, but then what we go there for is just to make the initial connection and the initial form of communication, and then we just take it from there when we're here.
Okay. So where is the best spot online to find out more about Frida's Attic?
People can go to our Facebook page, which is Frida's Attic, and Instagram as well at Frida's Attic, and they can find our collection, and they can send us a direct message as well for any purchases.
And we're working also on our Shopify account and whatnot. So everything started it started just as a labor of love, and it kind of snowballed really quickly. So
That's awesome.
Yeah, we're working on getting everything set as
Wonderful.
well.
Well, we look forward to more coming up from Frida's Attic. Thank you for being here today.
Thanks so much.
Coming up, Scouts Canada is going to be joining us next on Daytime Ottawa.